Good morning. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, and my wonderful guest, Chason Forehand. Here we go. Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, the Master Connector Show, Grind Be Gone Power Washing, the Alzheimer's Association, and Rising Tide Home Inspection. For more information on the Master Connector Show and my friends Steve and Rob, go to masterconnector.show. And for more information on Grind Be Gone Power Washing and their power washing services, go to grindbegone.org. For more information on the Alzheimer's Association and how you can support the fight against Alzheimer's, go to alz.org. And finally, for more information on Rising Tide Home Inspection and their home inspection services, go to risingtide2020.net. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. It is so good to be here this morning. You know, it's time to celebrate life, right? I am just thankful every day that I wake up with amazing opportunities to see my friends and the people that I love out there in my community. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate that. You know, it means a lot when you take your time to just devote it to something that I'm involved in. I just count that as an honor and a privilege. So thankful that you are here, and it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. No matter what is going on in your life, it's going to be a good day if you choose it to be a good day. Because, you know, you, by the mindset and perspective that you have in your life, you are basically foretelling what you're going to be thinking about and what you're going to be looking for. And what you look for happens in your life. Doesn't mean we get everything we want, but if we're looking for good things, we're going to see an awful lot of good things. If we're looking for bad things, then, well, I don't want to talk about that. So let's think about good things and look for good things today. What do you think? So we're here on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, for your viewing and listening pleasure. That's right. Not only does this go live at 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, but guess what? It stays on the platforms we broadcast on, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook for, wait for it, infinity and beyond. That's right, forever. It sits there forever. So you can go back, you can watch, you can share. Just think about that. Wow, what an amazing thing that we have. But wait, there's more. It also converts to audio podcasts. So you don't have time to listen. To watch, you can listen. iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, whatever your favorite podcast platform is, you can listen to the show when you're jogging, when you're getting ready, putting on your makeup, outside, getting your car ready for work, whatever. You can listen to the podcast, and we would love for you to do that as well. So many amazing things, but I'm going to jump into the show today. Chason is on with me today, and I'm very excited to talk with him. So I want to get to that soon, but have a couple of things we got to take care of. Like, what is this show all about? what is marketing with Russ and what is AKA hashtag Russ Selfie? Well, we're going to have to talk about that sometime. That's a little bit longer story, but we're going to talk about what the theme of the show is, how amazing people connect. So Chason is definitely one of those amazing people because I only have amazing people on my show, but I got to say I'm blessed with a lot of amazing friends. So God has blessed me beyond measure with that. So, but we talk to amazing people that connect. And so some people have said to me, connection, what in the world does that have to do with marketing? Well, I would say pretty much everything. I believe connection and community building is the foundation for any good marketing plan, any good business, I'd say any good life, really. So today, I would encourage you to connect and build community. And you can do that today in the comments right now. Not only can you talk with us in the comments, but you also can connect with others in the comments. So I'd get busy doing that. And of course, I love to connect, and you can go to russhedge.com to connect with me. I am a simple minded guy, and I make it simple for you. If you know my name, you know how to find me. Russhedge.com is a one stop for everything that has to do with Russ. Talks about my inspirational speaking. As you can tell, I love to speak. I love to inspire. That is my purpose. My why in life is to inspire and encourage you to live a purpose-driven life of significance. So that's what I want to do. So connect with me. Also, you can do that any way you want, by the way, on social media, email, phone number. You can even schedule time on my calendar. We can Zoom. Would love to do that. Connect with you. Also, there's all the other information about me, my marketing coaching, my uh, just a lot of good stuff. But and the books that by the way, like Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, behind me, and my other anthology books. Oh my goodness, amazing other people I worked with that became international bestsellers, #1 on Amazon because of people smarter than me that I worked with. That's all about collaboration, folks. So you want to do that, collaborate with smart people. But also, I would love it as you're connecting with me. If you would please subscribe on YouTube. I'm telling you, I make it simple again. Just go to marketingwithruss.live and that'll take you straight to my YouTube page, marketingwithruss.live. You can open a separate tab right now. You can subscribe today. What do you get? Well, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of amazing people that are amazing connectors, not only in Marketing with Russ, but also the Experience Live with Russ and Scott, the Experience Local with Russ and Scott, the Russ Reels Live. There's so much great content up there on Shorts. If you want to meet my dog and cat, then that's a great place to go because they're more popular than I am. So it is an amazing resource and a lot of fun all at the same time because I'm all about fun. Today, if you would be so kind as to share this out, I would really appreciate that. Share, share, share. Let everybody know because we all get busy. And I see people already jumping in the comments, but you've got to let people know because it's Monday and everybody's getting busy and it's starting to work and people are fretting. And we want to encourage them. I want to light up the day for them, no matter what is going on for them. So tag your friends, share with them. That would be so great. Okay. So we've gone through, I think, pretty much everything except for one thing, and that is our marketing tip of the day. Now, this is a simple little snippet that I do every Monday and Thursday. And what happens, this gets cut out after the show, put out on social media, YouTube Shorts, all of that. You can actually just watch this again or share it with others without having to watch the whole show. If you want just something encouraging, and I'm telling you, these are very simple but life-changing. Very simple, but life-changing. Okay, you ready? All right, here we go. This is your marketing tip of the day. Believe in yourself. That's it. Believe in yourself. It sounds way too simple. What in the world does that mean? When you believe in yourself, as far as what talents and abilities God has given you and the things that you can accomplish, the sky's the limit. I'm telling you, God can use a person that believes in themselves and has confidence to move forward because we've all been given talents and abilities by God to do amazing things in this life. You know what I say? I think everybody has a little bit of amazing just ready to burst out of them. I believe that for you today, and I believe in you, so you should believe in you. If you believe in yourself and the talents and abilities, whether those are marketing, sales, whether those are engineering, whether those are broadcasting, whatever they are, believe in yourself, move forward, have confidence that you can do amazing things. And it'll be amazing how it all comes together. God brings it together for those who believe. So today, believe in yourself, and that is your marketing tip of the day. All right. So that gets cut out and that will be out there if you just need a little encouragement throughout the week. We're going to get Chason in the room because he's back there going, am I ever coming? Here we go. Hey,
I'm just clapping, man. I'm like the multiple different things that I'm like, yeah, that's fantastic. I love the tip of the day. That was great.
well, thank you. It's so good to have you. I think sometimes we get so complicated in life. We overcomplicate things way too much. That's just kind of human nature. And sometimes we have to look at just simple, basic things that can really drive our life in the right direction. And I believe that that's what I do in the marketing tip of the day. And thank you for the applause. Appreciate that, but I'll give God all the glory for that one. So thank you. And today I want to start off just simply, and that is, who is Chason and what in the world are you up to? Give everybody a little info about you.
Oh, well, I appreciate the platform and having me on the show. I am just a regular old dude that is in the culinary world and is trying to do some good in the world, trying to leave a legacy of change and action. And that's through the work that I do with my human resources company by helping other nonprofits and social good entities, and through our nonprofit, our 501c3 charitable nonprofit, where we actually are working towards opening our very first transformation kitchen and teaching underserved communities how to fish. Like, how do I level myself up, get holistically all this help that I need, and get a living wage job so that I can move out of my circumstances and have some people around me that will care about me. And while we're teaching them that, they learn the power of community and help us feed food deserts and the food insecure. So I just am a simple dude that went through my own trials and tribulations, and God has been good to deliver me from that and keep me away from my struggles and be a pathway to where I can do good things.
Well, I love that. Okay, so there's a lot of things in there that I love, but I love the simplicity. I love the learning from all life challenges as you're going through things. But the holistic approach to life, I love that. I love, I mean, I've learned a lot from people that are into holistic medicine with all that I've been going through. And so I've been educated on a lot of good things to help yourself. But, I mean, bottom line is it's a whole approach. You know, I kind of think of this when I think of the Bible, Chason, and that is, you look at the whole work of God, all that he's doing, right? I look at the whole work of life too, and what goes into that. And, that controls your mind and your thoughts and what you're putting in your body and, the things that you're saying and doing. There's so many things that go into everything that makes you, and you're your business, right? So when you move forward, I always laugh when people say, I just, separate myself and my personal life from my business. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, because I don't care what you're going through. You're taking it to your business and you need to learn how to deal with all that together. And it takes a lot, right? But I mean, the simple approach, I think, is so important. So you alluded to lots of things going on in your life and getting to where you're at and all of that. When did you realize that, I mean, number one, God's strength carries you through, but also you realize that, there was some simple things you could do by just paying attention, learning from life, and really looking at life as a whole so you can move forward, like you said, get a living wage, do amazing things in work or life.
Well, I think it's always been there. One of the things, I grew up in the church. So, I mean, we grew up where it was, you didn't have a choice. You were going to church, and we went to church 4 times a week. And I mean, we were very involved with the church. All of our family is involved with the church in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And the thing that really was the transformation in my own life is when in those dark times I came back. God never left. I left. I moved away from what I knew and what I should have been doing, which can carry you through. I'm always going to have an addictive personality. I'm always going to have things where I have to funnel my addiction into something positive, which is why it's focused on the nonprofit and the work that we do. But God allowed me to make a transformation in my own life and clean myself up. So remembering the things that you're taught and remembering to get back to a place of beginning, sometimes taking 2 steps backwards so that you can move forward and remember that pathway that was designed, because God only wants joy and great things in your life. And it says that all through the Bible. When we talk all through the Bible about, I want you to have a great life. I want you to experience joy. I want you to have, a life worth living and leave that legacy that you can leave and leave that mark. So it's a matter of us doing the work and listening to the lessons and being still sometimes.
Yeah, I think that is so true. And I think one thing that people say a lot, because sometimes, I mean, it's people's expectations in life, right? Well, there you go. Does the other shoe dropped, or there you go, that's my luck and all this stuff. People have this attitude. And when it comes to, I'm just going to bounce back to God, because I think that people undersell, thinking that, well, I just got to go through this horrible stuff. That's just what I have to deal with. I don't think that's what God wants. I think we live in a sinful world that brings those things to us, right? And so we have to then take a look and say, okay, well, I don't accept that. It's just like when somebody says something to you, Chason, and you say, yeah, I don't accept that premise, because they tell you something and I'm not accepting what you just said to me as where we're starting, because I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right that we accept that we have to go through horrible things and, oh, well, God just is punishing me for being horrible, whatever. I don't believe that. I think that God is a good God that wants good things, that we, though, have to get in step with that. Same thing with anything we're doing with our business. We have to get in step with community. Community is doing great stuff, right? Get in step with the community that's doing amazing things. Just like Jim Rohn says, we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Let's get in step with 5 people that are doing great things, so we start doing great things, as opposed to 5 people that the opposite is going on. And I don't even want to go there. So you know what I'm saying? And I love that about you, because it doesn't matter where we came from. I didn't grow up in the church. I had an amazing family, and I did go to church part of my childhood, but we didn't really know God. Let's just put it that way. We were good people, churchgoers, and we put on our Sunday clothes and look good, and that was what was important. But I think that no matter where you grew up and where you came from, you start making those choices where you're going, right, Chason? And I think that's what's important.
Absolutely. I think you hit it right on the head. You have the choice. You choose, and that's the wonderful thing about God, is that He gives us those choices. He gives us free will to choose how we're going to make the steps, and that usually is. I can only speak for my own life, but where I've gotten off kilter and I've had to recenter and take those steps backwards, or be in peace and silence in order to find the path forward, is when I've made the choices myself, and I've turned left when I should have turned right, or I should have stayed still. So I think you are absolutely right. God wants the best things for us in our personal life and in business.
Yeah. Well, I think too. So this is what's interesting. I'm all about perspective. And a lot of the inspirational talks I give are around perspective. And 2 things that I know a lot about, and that is cancer and adult living challenges like Alzheimer's and dementia. So I went through that with both my parents, both of those things, learned a lot through that, obviously my own journey. And not that I'm a know-it-all, I don't know everything, but I've learned a lot about overcoming challenges with a good perspective. And this is what I want people to think about today. And please pick this up and talk about this a little bit. And that is, you do have that choice. When I say live the life you choose, I believe life happens and then you choose. I did not choose to get cancer, but I know that that happened. And so I'm choosing where I'm going from here. I will tell you all today that I'll be transparent and vulnerable right now. I am believing for big miracles, not only in my health, finances, all those things. I need some big things to happen, right? That all that's going on in my life has kind of mixed things up and messed things up. And so I need to make a choice where I'm going from here. And I am doing that. And as you can tell by my demeanor, I'm choosing good. I'm choosing positive. I'm expecting good things. In fact, I tell Chason people, expect good results, right? And then you'll get better results. Go ahead.
No, I love that. I think you hit it again right on the head, that if we choose to make that take that mindset and run forward, then positive things will happen. Isn't it funny that when you look at people that are wildly successful in their lives, and that can be, success is all measured differently by the person, but whatever it is, how they're perceived to be successful, all of them have a very different mindset. They all have a mindset of, I want to do these things and I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. They choose, they make a choice. And I think that, yes, you're right. Life happens, things get in the way, things alter our course, but we can choose how we ride that wave and how we take that journey. And that makes a huge difference.
It does. And that is a huge thing right there that, I mean, we keep hammering this home. Both of us are saying this, and that is, you got to choose where you're going in life, right? You got to choose where you're going. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are only defined by God and what you do, right? And so you need to make the choices to move forward in a positive way. So, okay, I want to bounce back. I want to bounce back to your the nonprofit. So for those people that have tuned in late and didn't catch everything, talk a little bit about your nonprofit again. I know you mentioned it, but talk about it again and what you do through that.
Sure. We started in 2022, so we're very new. We started in 2022 with the idea of taking awareness of the fact that 1/3 of the United States makes below a living wage, and how that impacts all the socioeconomics of each city, community, every state, and bring that into action. How do we create change? How do we convince leaders and organizations to pour into the well-being and the wellness and the financial well-being of their people? And so our first 4 programs are all about advocacy towards pay equity, pay equality, and living wage for everyone. Our 5th program is called Mentor for Good, and that is helping other nonprofits that are starting up get their sea legs so that they don't become one of the statistics, because 67% of all nonprofits fail and close in the first 5 years. And I don't want that to happen. So you've got a great idea. You've got all of this fire in your belly that you want things to happen. And then all of the stuff that you have to do in order to become a nonprofit, and all of the things that you have to get all the ducks in a row to make it seamless. There's not a lot of people that will teach that. They'll tell you what to do afterwards, but there are not a lot of people that are doing that. So we do that, and all the proceeds go towards our 6th program, which is just coming out. We're trying to launch it by the end of this year. And it's called Transformation Kitchen. And it's teaching culinary skills, life skills, power skills to underserved communities. And the graduates of the program get a living wage job, either with the kitchen itself as we grow, or with a culinary partner. And they help us to feed the food insecure and the food deserts. So we are doing, we do that through raising grants, getting sponsors. We have a monetized YouTube channel. And now we have a program September 27th, which is a virtual 4-hour telethon that is called Feed for Good. So we are doing everything we can to make this happen and get it off the ground so that we can help people.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love what Roy said too. A rising tide lifts all boats.
Absolutely.
I think I am completely one that believes we are better together. We come together, we work together. In fact, when I started, I got around everybody that did what I did so I could be better and I could be around people that were doing amazing things. And you know what I found? I found this community was very accepting and helping, just as I love to be to others, because we all work together, we get better. And when we come together for a need or a cause like you're talking about, that is so amazing. And the fact that they go through your program and then get a living wage job coming out of that, you're working with them and giving them a hand up instead of a hand out.
Yep.
You're teaching them, helping them, and lifting them to a position where they can actually do things. And that is amazing. That's amazing, Chason. So listen, as we, believe it or not, we're to the point where we're already wrapping up, but I want you to take a moment and give us your gold nugget of the day, what you really want people to remember from our conversation today, and then let everybody know how they get in touch with you, because I want to get in touch with you. I'm just glad I'm already in touch with you.
Well, I think there's two things. The first one is just to bounce off of what we've been talking about for most of the show, that mindset is key. And the second thing is that, just like everybody said in the comments and how you just said it as well, that all ships rise together. Collaboration is so important. We preach that. We want to collaborate with other nonprofits. You'll see that. We have 100 partners in 6 different countries, and we want to elevate and shine a light on what great things other people are doing as well, because that's how we fix socioeconomic issues, in my humble opinion. Yeah. And how you can get in touch with me, man, we are all over the place. We are all over the place. So LinkedIn, you can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us everywhere. So I know you put some of our links in the comments, and as I reply to some of the comments, I'll put other links in there too. But yeah, we're all over the place. LinkedIn's probably the easiest, but yeah.
Awesome. And yes, it's magically appeared below you. It's also scrolling your LinkedIn along the bottom of the page.
Thank you,
it
sir.
is clickable, everybody. I say this all the time. What does clickable mean? Well, I hope you know what that means. Just click on it. You go straight to Chason. That easy, right? He will magically appear in your life if you click on these links. There you go. So I just want to encourage you today to do that, because that is so important, not only to all that you have going on in your life, but it's great for Chason too. You guys can come together and you can actually do some great things by working together, collaborating together, helping each other, right? And as you said, Chason, I just completely believe that mindset is key. Keeping a good perspective on life, everybody, no matter what's going on. And you will have challenges, but there are better days ahead. Trust me, there are always better days ahead if you choose that. So today I want to encourage y'all with that. And Chason, I just want to thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You bet. I'm going to send you to the green room. Hang tight though, because I want to chat with you after. And thanks again.
Sure.
Wow. There you go, everybody. I'm telling you, it gets better every show. I mean, I just continue to get amazing, incredible friends. And if you want to be my friend, by the way, I'm always here. And where am I? Where is it easy to find me? Well, if you paid attention before, russhedge.com is the place, right? I am a lifetime connector. So if you choose to go there, you're going to be stuck with me as your friend. So I hope you do. And I want to encourage you, please subscribe on YouTube. And you can do that by going to marketingwithruss.live. If you know the name of the show, you can get there. If you know my name, you get to my website, buy any of my books, find out more about me, or just, like I said, just connect with me. I would love that. It doesn't cost anything to connect and have a conversation. So anyway, appreciate you all. And, I want to tell you, I'm going to leave Chason's information of mine ticking along the bottom as well. So if you missed any of that, it's still ticking. It's in the comments. It's in the show notes. But just want to tell you what I said in the middle of the show. I'm expecting great things to happen today. I'm expecting miracles. I need them in my life today. What do you need? What do you need? Well, and what are you expecting? That's going to drive what you actually get. So have faith. I say trust in God. Make it an awesome week and keep a good mindset and perspective, and things are going to look up. I'm telling you, no matter where they are. And if they're already awesome, celebrate. Woo! Some of you are doing so great. You're like, I have no problems. Well, I wish you the best with that. But if you're having no problems right now, I would just lift it up and celebrate. And I'm grateful for that. So until we see you next time, remember we're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Until we see you Thursday, have a great day and a great life. Bye, everybody. See ya.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.